Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Factorio. We are back and today we're hopefully going to get on with a few things that include ammo and new power generation. So what I've been doing in between episodes is setting up a couple more turrets. Now I do believe that the game is slightly laggy at the moment and I'm not sure why. It might have something to do with my SSD acting up, but I do apologise for that first of all, so if anything does seem a bit choppy and a bit frame rateless, then I apologise. But we do have this wall going all the way down here until we get to this bit, which we can just walk through, which is not good if there is alien scum coming through. But if we go all the way down here, get out of the way, tree. Down here, then we get to our little stone area, which I'm hopefully gonna wall off at some point. But for now, that's gonna have to make do. And as I said, I apologize for the frame rate. I can tell that it's freaking jittering and it's annoying me, so apologies. But we do have a bit more stone here, so I'm gonna make that into a few more walls. Get those going, because if we look on the map, you can see over here a little red blip, which means that there are aliens. So not looking forward to that bit. That is the only aliens that I have found, and they will eventually, well, probably spread. We do have oil and up here and over here. We also have some down here as well, so we've got plenty of oil around here. But we do have a lot of problems currently with electricity. Seems if we get these going again, I've just let them backlog a bit because our research literally just completed before I started. So what are we going to look into today? Well, my friends, we're going to look into that's a good question actually. What are we going to look into? We got these so that these will do an extra 10% damage, which could be useful. Especially with what I want to go with. Or we could go engines. That could also be useful. Research speed I don't see being useful at the moment. But that could be useful, and so could these. So, what shall we do? I want to go for the oil processing, but at the same time I also want to go engines. But engines won't be any good without oil. That's my logic. Whether that logic is sound, I don't know. We'll go oil. Why not? It gives us lots of stuff to work with and lots of future projects. And there's lots of stuff here, so these should all be working fairly quick. So that's good. That means we got lots of that going. These seem to be going absolutely mad right now, which is a bit weird. But anyway, so what are we going to do? Well, we do have the research for solar panels now, which is really handy. So it means that we can get power going. Power is currently getting pretty low again, so we are going to need to get that going. And we can make 20 currently, so I'm going to go ahead and do all that. And currently, what do we need? We need more processors, or circuits, sorry. We need steel and we need that. So if we just grab a load of processors from here, which seem to be going in exceptionally quick, which isn't a bad thing, mainly due to the backlog and stuff, and we can now go down here. Now, the one thing with solar panels is they only output 60 kilowatts now, or I believe that's kilowatts anyway. Now the steam engines output about 510, which is an awful lot more. So we're going to need a lot of these solar panels for making the equivalent of what these do. Now, at least with that, it means that we don't have like masses of steam going. It is actually green power, or as close to green as we can get anyway. So I'm going to stick these down. I'm going to make a bit of a solar farm, hopefully. And we're going to attempt to go green, which is saying a lot, because we're going to need a lot of these buggers. So these are outputting 60 a time, which should be giving us a little bit more of a push in that. So hopefully these will work and give us a bit more power allowing us to have less pollution in the world, meaning that the aliens won't attack us quite as much. I'm just going to move all of this stuff to my inventory for now. Put one of those in there and grab those. I believe that's pretty much all we need currently. And we can put a couple more of these down. Boop. Yeah, so we are going to get a little bit more power, but it's not going to be a massive amount, which is really annoying. Yeah, so I guess we should make a few more of those, make a couple more of them. Now, I'm going to go with the firearms magazine rather than the piercing rounds magazines, due to these only needing a couple of iron plates, and iron being a lot better to, or easier to get than copper and steel. So steel is a little bit annoying to get, whereas just having iron isn't. So it may be easier, it may not be easier, I don't actually know. But currently it's seeming like it probably will be. So I'm actually going to get rid of one of these, and I'm going to put a steel one in its place, just so that we can see how much quicker this actually makes steel. So it does seem to be going a bit quicker, and if we had a faster arm, then that would probably be making that even faster. What do we need? Circuits. So yeah, the frames definitely seem to be tanking, so I really do apologise for how bad this episode's probably going to come out. I don't know how to fix it. I honestly don't, so it's unfortunate, but just put up with it for this episode, please. I may just cap it to 30 frames this episode rather than the usual 60. It might be the amount that we've got, I don't know, but also I clean out all the trees here, as you could probably tell, so we do have a lot more of a cleaner area now. That does mean that that's probably going to piss the aliens off slightly more, but not to worry. I'm not worried about the aliens right now, because there only seems to be a few around us, so as long as they don't come, we should be fine. They are, like, going to have to get past this wall unless they go around, so should be fine. I can't see that it's going to be a massive problem. Right, so that does also mean that I should probably get a couple more of these going, so that we can get some more goodies. It does also mean that more power is going to be used. So I decided to move this gun turret a little bit more down here, just so that we've got a bit more to work with, and then I'm going to hopefully get this wall going a little bit more across. Oops, tree in the way. Just so that we can cover the main areas that we need to. So that should go to this side of the tree and then up. Can't see that that's going to be too much of a problem. Whoops. Boop. And then that there, going down. Okay, so that covers that bit. That means the aliens shouldn't get in quite as easy without me noticing. Does mean, though, that we are going to need a few more of these, which requires some copper. We've also got that research nearly finished. Oh god, we've got a lot less iron going through now. Holy crap. Okay, right, so I'll just grab some of that. We'll be able to get one of them. Cool. Yeah, so we've got a lot less iron on this side now, which doesn't seem to be good. I'm hoping that that will soon even out a bit. And if it doesn't, it just means we need a few more bricks, I guess. Oh, there we go. So, we've unlocked the processing. We can now get fuel handling, which will be very handy to have, because then we get a storage tank and stuff. Ooh, what's this? Flammable. Okay, so flammable basically unlocks the research for flamethrowers and rocketry. Cool. We've also got plastics, which will unlock an awful lot after we've got the advanced electronics. So that could be very handy to get as well. What else we got? We got robotics, electronic circuits, not really sure how they work. Engines could be very useful because we could get a car out of that after we've done it. So we could get a car, or we could get trains, which would be very useful. Or we got sulfur, which could lead to explosives, or battery, which could lead to a load more turrets and stuff, which could also be very useful. Ugh. We've also got advanced oil processing, which would be useful as well. But I think, for the sake of this one actually requires blue science packs, which we definitely don't have the resources for currently. I'm actually going to go with the turret upgrade thing at the moment, just because I'm thinking the aliens are going to start attacking us fairly soon if I don't get my arse in gear. So, probably be a good idea to get those going, which is why we're doing it. So, I'm going to go ahead and start doing a few more of these. So, let's go up here. Yes, we need power, I know. I'm going to stick you there. We'll have like one gap between them, and then that should allow us to transfer the power over. I believe if I whack you up here, that should be fine. Put you there, put you there, put you there. Okay. So currently we're just making the final stuff that we need for the solar panels on this list, and then we should start making those, which take quite a while, so yeah. But the Gatling turret, or the gun turret damage seems to be going up fairly quick, so I know we only need 50 science packs for that, so it's not too much of a problem. But I did say I wanted to get these automated, so we're going to need a lot of stuff going for this. So what do I need? I need stuff. I don't know what stuff, but I need stuff. So I'm going to nick a few of these. Hello. And I'm going to nick a few of these. Hello. I'm going to nick that. Okay, so how much better is the power consumption going at the moment? Not a lot. Not a lot at all. As expected, to be fair. I didn't expect too much of a change due to the lack of power that these actually produce. But it should be a bit more than we were currently having. There we go. That seems to be doing a bit better. Okay, so how's this? We found any more aliens? No. Okay. I'm impressed. I actually expected a lot more aliens to be showing up by now, but seems I was wrong, which is not a bad thing. So let's go across here, and doesn't seem to be a lot coming out of here. It seems to be a lot less iron actually going in. Now we can actually make fast transport belts now, so I may go ahead and make a few of those just to get things going a little bit quicker. And we'll head up here and see how this goes. So, oh, we can't actually access them yet. Whoops, forgot about that. Because everything is clogged up in our crafting menu. Okay, right, let's go and put these down. Okay, research done. That was bloody quick. Right, I guess the next one then we'll go for a 75, so it's just quicker. And we'll get storage for the fuels and stuff, which will also pollute the planet. Hooray! Don't you just love it when that's a word? Okay, so 2 more are up. Let's get rid of this real quick and replace that here. Can't do that. Okay, let's do that one there. Okay, that should give us a bit more viability. Just put these in. So, 1 there. And I guess that's it for now, because we're now getting walls and stuff, so I'm not too annoyed with that. That's going to be fine. We are getting a bit more iron through there, but it seems to be going very quickly. Okay, these seem to be doing a lot better now. Still a bit jumping on the half, but seems to be going a lot better than it was doing anyway. So that's a good thing. That I like. I like that. So let's start going across here again. Just to do that. Alright, let's get that. Oh, we have even more. Great. Alright, let's stick a gun turret down. How big's the radius on this? Seems to be fairly good. I'm going to stick you here. I'm going to whack some ammo in you as well. There we go. Just to make sure. And I think that should do for that wall. Right then. What I am going to do is I'm going to be a little sod. Probably not. That's going to be annoying. That is most certainly going to be a bit annoying. Oh no, that'll be fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab myself a couple of these pylons. I'm going to get myself a couple of fast inserters. Oh, actually, I'm going to get myself one fast inserter and one long inserter. And then we're going to need get a fast one just for the sake of time, really. Just grab a load of these. Can't get one. Just a bit more. Here we go. So, let's hope that crafts up pretty quick. It seems to be. So, we're going to stick this here, which is going to power our stuff. And then I'm going to stick in... Whoop, we're going to stick in a fast inserter here. Which apparently is not getting any power because this isn't connected to anything. Okay, whoopsie. Let's stick that here. And then we're going to get a splitter, which isn't going to go too far, so it should be fine. I'm going to stick the fast one in here. Get rid of those three. And then I'm going to stick one here and one here. Actually, that one wants to be going around the corner. There we go. So, this thing is going to be the thing that is producing our gun magazines. So, we want this one. That seems to be crafting them fairly quick. And then up the top, we are going to grab ourselves our fast inserter. And going to grab that out of there, which is going to hopefully, if we get this placed down properly, whoop, put it onto a conveyor belt over here, which is going to lead it along the wall. So, if we go up, don't want those overlapping. Eventually, this may be slightly different, but for now, it should be fine. Oh, hello. Hello there, how you doing? Right, so, I guess the next thing I want to get going is... what do we want? Guess I'll go engine, why not? We've now got the stuff for that, so might as well. And I want a underground tunnely thingy, so we're going to get one of those. Put that to there. Actually, no. Actually, yeah. Thinking that one out wrong. And I'm going to go down here. And go across here like so. Okay, we're out. Guess we need some more cogs. Okay, so we're going to have these going mostly across here. I'm actually going to have that come down one. Probably should have done that at the beginning, actually. Let's do that. Bloop, 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 bloop. That down to... Nope. Oh, god damn it. Nip. And then go across here. All the way to this one, which we're going to have... then I suppose we could split that one. I'm not going to bother. It's stupid. And then come down here like so. Okay, so I still need more of those. Let's go fast here then. Why not? Damn it. That's why. Let's have some fast ones coming down here. And that does mean we will need some fast inserters. And we're also going to probably need a few more pylons. Which eventually we can get some decent pylons rather than these crappy little wooden town types. So I'm going to stick in a fast inserter here. I'm going to also stick in a fast inserter here. And of course we need to pick these up to the main grid as well. So put one there, one across here, and one over here, which should connect it all up. Cool, right, so these are going to go all the way down here, as you can see, and these should then be inserted into here, hopefully. They don't seem to be at the moment, but I believe that's because they're at 10, which means that these don't currently need them. We do need a couple more fast inserters, though, so I'm going to grab those. Probably don't need them fast, but it's going to be a good idea for if any aliens do attack. And we do have a bit of a backlog as well, so that will be handy. And I'm going to put one here because I do plan on having a turret right at the end. Have we got the materials for it? We actually do. I'm impressed. So grab those. Oh, Don't need to make those, do I? Whoopsie. Okay, so turret up here, just right at the end. And that should be having stuff put into it as well. So, sweet. Okay, I'm not sure how this is going to work because we haven't got a massive amount of these going through, but they seem to be collecting up anyway. So, once they're all full, it should be fine. It's just whether they get used. So, I may eventually have to put down a second one of these stations to build these, but hopefully it should be fine at the moment. So, it seems to be going fairly okay. It seems that we've got enough of a backlog for the metal sheets as well, so I think that should be okay. So I think this is going to go fairly well. I'm just going to stick in the final stuff. There we go, we've got engines, which means the next thing I want is going to be a train. Oh, hell yes, I love those damn trains. Right, we do need a lot of green packs, it looks like, so that's a shame. Right, okay, let's get a couple more of these put in then. Just to finish off here. So let's have a look. Can we get any more? We can't. We do need a lot more electronic circuits. But seems that this is doing a bit better for our power generation. So that's a very good thing. Let's see. It seems, though, that we have run out of transport belts. Which... what do I need? Plates, don't I? Gonna be... yeah. I had a feeling it would be you, because you're going to swing them across and then swallow them all up. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Hooey. It does mean what I originally thought, that we'll need a few more drills going for this sort of stuff. Which is slightly annoying. Okay, so let's get a few more of these going then. Should just have enough to go across there. Oops. There we go, so we should be getting a bit more. Look at all these, damn, just for some dirty old iron. Oh my god, so much. They seem to be outputting as quick as they can be. Let's go down here, grab some stone, and then put that together. So, should be having a lot in here, actually. Yeah, we do. Cool. That means even more walls can be built between episodes, so that is beautiful. Right, so can we make any furnaces? We can make 40? No, we can make 48. Holy crap, that's a lot. I'm not going to make that many. I'm going to make a few, but not that many. Right, let's go up here. Get this going. Could probably make a few more going as well, to be fair. Let's actually just get rid of these for now. Stick another one in here. Going... here? Yeah, go on that. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to do this. Because I can't. I'm gonna need that there. And then I'm gonna need to power it. Actually, if I do this like so, I should have an underground bit here coming out here, then that should work absolutely fine. And then I can stick one of these down on both sides, which should mean that that powers it. And that, if we stick this to be here instead, and this to be here, whoops, wrong way, then we should have just as much output as usual. Only we get an extra couple of sheets every second or so. So that should be fine. That should be fueling and backlogging, I'm hoping. You're fueled up now? You seem to be, so that's good. And, yep, we've got a backlog of those. Now, eventually I may get some red ones so that it's more armor piercing. Oh, God. Red. Red. Holy shit amounts of red. Red. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that's going to be a big amount of defense we have to make, so it's a good job that I've got the preparations ready, because I'm going to need to expand this quite a bit. Quite quite a bit. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this episode, now that I know that's a big danger. I'm hopefully going to attempt to get a few more of these going, but we do have more power going, which is brilliant. Research seems to have stopped currently, which is why these are at 100%, I guess. Because we don't have the science packs that we need. Not a good thing. But we do have, like, stuff going for these. So I may get a pump jack going next episode. I may get some fuel and stuff getting ready. Holy crap, we can make a lot of barrels. And storage and all that for that sort of stuff. Now, where's the closest area? I guess the closest... if they're going to attack, they'll probably attack from down here if I put it, like, over here. But if these ones attack, they're all going to go roar around this area on the side here. So I'm glad that I've got that in place anyway. Let's hope that they do actually attack this bit and not the middle bit. Oh, hello. Because if they do, then I'm stuffed. And we got a cargo wagon. Yes, that's the thing that I want. So, I guess we could make that. I also want to get some combat robotics as well. We'll go for this now, and then we'll see how it goes. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, if you did, hit that like button and subscribe for some more Factorio and games coming in the future on my channel. And it seems that we're getting a bit of a line of defense. It does seem that the aliens are probably going to get mad. As I mentioned. But where? I can't see them. Did they actually... Hello there. How you doing? Oh! Shit! Okay, so we've had our first signs of action. That's not... Jesus Christ. Okay, that's not good. They're going to come in more and more swarms as it goes. They are going to start attacking us even more. So, yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I have been Pokepeel. This has been Factorio. And I will see you guys in the next one, which will probably be pretty combat by the looks of things. I'm going to try and destroy some hives and stuff if we can get a bit more of a scan on the area. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. I've been Pokepeel, and I will see you guys next time. So until then, bye-bye!